Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm changing spark plugs on a 2012 4Runner. Went ahead and ordered some Denso Iridiums. That should be the factory plug. This has about 150,000 miles on it, so it's definitely time to change them. Looks like it's going to be pretty easy to do. Got a 10mm to get the coil packs off. Got a 5/8 socket for the plugs, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm on the passenger side, and the first thing we need to do is get these coil packs out. So I'm going to unplug them. I just kind of push in a little and then push the button, and then they have been on there a while, so a little stiff, not too bad. Same thing, push in, push the button, go off, and the last one. Now that my plugs are undone, just take a 10mm, break all these hold down bolts loose for the coil packs. And the last one right here. Now I can just get those out by hand. Do these one at a time, so put the coil packs back in the same spot they were in. Not really that important, but that's what I'm going to do. So you just ratchet with an extension, 5/8 socket. I have a spark plug socket, so it's a flex socket. Alright, there's number one. Doesn't look too bad. My new spark plug. They already come gapped to 44 thousandths, which is what they recommend on this vehicle. So you can see right there, the same plug. So I like to use the factory Denso plugs. Now going back in, you can look online, get a torque spec. I've been doing this a long time, so I don't use torque specs on spark plugs. But you do want to use torque specs if you don't do this all the time, because you can strip out an aluminum head. Alright, first one's in. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the coil pack in. I'll put the bolt back on in a second. Pull the second one. There you go. New one going in. Coil pack going back in. And plug it in. And the last one for the passenger side. The front plug over here has the air box and stuff kind of in the way, so I just added another extension and don't have to take any of that stuff off. New plug going in. And I don't put anything on the threads. Factory doesn't put anything on the threads, so see people put like anise on the threads and then it smokes and does all kind of crap. I don't know why. Last coil pack going back in. Plug it up. And then have my 3 bolts to put back in. Go ahead and snug them up. They're little bolts, so don't over tighten them. They will strip out the valve cover. It's just aluminum, so just get them good and snug. If you can find a torque setting for them and you have a torque wrench, just go ahead and do that. There you go. Passenger side's done. Everything's plugged in and everything's tight. We'll go over here to the driver's side, and it looks a little more crowded. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this cover off. Just literally lift it off and pull it forward. That engine cover off, it looks like they're gonna be pretty easy to get to, with the exception of the back one. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug them all and just see how difficult they're gonna be. Plug one. I'm gonna need 2 hands to get that one. Be sure when you're dealing with these plugs you don't pull the wires. Make sure you pull the plug. Now the back one. Back one's gonna be difficult. There we go. So I had to push the tab down, push the tab with a screwdriver, and then pulled my left hand, got it off. So same thing as the other side. Just get these coil packs loose and out. This is one of the easier spark plug changes, I would say, for these modern vehicles. I mean, it's 12 years old, but still modern. There's 2, and then the back one. I'm gonna get an extension to get that back one. All right, that back one has the heater hoses in the way, so I got a little wobble socket there. Let's see if I can get it. I actually need a shorter extension. I don't know if I have one here. There we go. I'll probably get it by hand now. So here's the back one. That is the most difficult one to get to, but it still is not that bad. And kind of looks like heater hose is kind of in the way again. There's our coil pack. All right, Alright, I think I have a 10-inch extension on there. I'm gonna add this 3, and that'll get us where we can get this thing. Ground caught it. There's our back spark plug. New plug going in. Cool pack. Alright, 2 more. These will be easier. Coil packs have these little grommets too, so make sure you're paying attention there. Grommets, some of them are sticking on the coil pack and some of them are sticking to the valve cover, so just keep an eye out on that. Make sure you don't drop them. There's 2 extensions so I can reach that. Old plug. New plug going in. Coil pack with the grommet. Go ahead and plug in both of these since they're done. Here's 1. There's 2. Push that coil pack down in there. And then the last one right here up front. Old plug, new plug. Plug that feller in right there. And just need to put our little bolts back in, our coil packs, and that is it. We are done. This one's definitely the toughest one to get to. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Move that hose a little bit. Okay, that's all wrapped up. Double check everything's plugged in, everything's tight. Need to put the cover back on the engine. There's just two little clips back there. Slide over them pieces of rubber like that, and then the hop in right here, just like that. Okay, everything looks good. Double check. Yeah, okay, all done. Here's a few of the old spark plugs. As you can see, some of them are worn quite a bit. That one's actually looking pretty good. Truck gets 20.5 miles to the gallon right now. I'm hoping the new plugs improves that. I did put a K&N in it. That helped a little bit, maybe half to 1 mile per gallon. But you know, just keeping maintenance up, trying to keep the fuel mileage good. That's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is just you know, you can see I'm out here at a campground, simple hand tools, and probably took me about 15-20 minutes to do. But hope that helps you guys out. Now I'll see you next time.